What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Hitman World of Assassination, as all three games are now referred to as. It is now time for the final main mission of Hitman 1, and that will be traveling to Hokkaido to complete Situs Inversus. As usual, this is designed to be possible on your first playthrough, so for that reason, we do not have a loadout, because the loadout slots are completely locked until you reach Mastery Level 20. And as always, we're going to play on Master. And off topic, I apologize for being away for so long, but, stuff happens in life. And I only do this for a hobby, so I gotta always make time for it. But it feels good to be back and doing more.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. The Gamma Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite, outside the law, if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital, and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Soders in the operating theater, undergoing a pre-surgery
If you
regenerative
hear
stem
noise in
cell
the
treatment.
background, it's a fan.
Highly controversial procedure.
My game room
yet to be
is
approved
hot
by
right
Japanese
now, and I need
authorities.
it.
Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite, or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Soders is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Okay, so first things first, let's get 47's ass out of bed.
As part of the service here at Gamma,
Alright, first thing we need to do is set things up for Yuki Yamazaki. We need to dress up as a chef. And one problem with this mission is that without a loadout, your options are more limited. Especially on Master, where there's more guards and more cameras. On the topic of cameras, the evidence is an absolute shot in the groin to destroy, especially if you don't have a silenced pistol of any kind, which we don't. But I will show you how to do it. So let's sneak into here and pick up this neurochip remote, because this is going to be useful later on. So we need a chef disguise, but there's two security guards in our way, and we gotta take them both out. The first one is going to come down the stairs so that we can easily subdue him here. The other one can be grabbed around the corner of the wall. And then the chef we have to distract by turning off some fuses. And we absolutely have to clean up our mess, because when we eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, her body-bagged corpse is going to be dragged through this area, and we cannot allow that guard to find the bodies. And we also have to pick up the guard's pistols, because we don't want him to get distracted by those either. Because if I remember correctly, the closest weapon container is the security room in the morgue, which is where we're going to be after we eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, and we cannot have that guard bringing the confiscated weapons into there. Anyways, our guard's finally coming. So, just come out and subdue him. Don't forget his pistol. And we gotta hide the body. Two of them can be hidden in that closet, but the third one you're gonna have to hide in the shower room over here. Watch out for this guy. Make sure his head is not turning to the right, and then very carefully hide him. That's not quite as hard as it looks. As long as his head is not turning to his right, then he shouldn't see you. Guy number 2 is as simple as that. Just don't forget the gun. And then this one we can just hide in the closet. Much easier. So now let's turn the fuses off and draw the attention of the chef. And as usual, make sure he turns the fuses back on before you take him out.
Okay. Now this seems pretty easy. If this goes to this, that goes to that. There. Activated.
There we go. And now we can put on the chef uniform, hide the body, and we can finally proceed. Let's go to the kitchen.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
So, what we need to do, watch out for the chefs in here because they are enforcers. Once we have a straight shot across the kitchen, crouch so that they don't see you, pick up that kitchen knife, and then very carefully get to the walk-in so that we can cut some fugu fish. And now we'll exit the kitchen this way. And then Yuki Yamazaki's heading to the sushi bar right now, where we will prepare her a nice, literal, toxic fugu roll. So poison the stuff and prepare the sushi. And then,
excuse me.
as soon as you are
Could I ask
prompted,
for some fugu roll?
serve the sushi.
Apologies, miss, but
Excuse me. Delicate sushi can't be savored right here. I just prepared a fresh batch.
Is this fugu? I knew you would come around eventually. Good for you.
I hope you like it. My colleague is a straight arrow. Me, I say it's good to live dangerously.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yes. That's exactly right. Smooth velvet softness. Absolutely delicious. My compliments to the chef.
Now is the opportune moment to do your one and only save. So go ahead and do it now. So let her... What the hell? Anyways, let her die from the poisoning. And now,
Target down. Now it's time for sodas to
we're gonna have to
retire.
hurry to the morgue so that we can eliminate our second target. Well, actually, we're going to kill him, but we're not going to kill him. Even after all these years, the kill we're about to do next is still probably my favorite kill in the entire World of Assassination trilogy.
Mr.
So
Jason
we're gonna
Portman.
have to sit and wait until we
Please
have
come
the
to the
opportunity to
hospital
go
entrance.
over there.
A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
So the first guard's gonna go away, but then another one's gonna come, so we still have to wait. Yes, a guard is gonna bring Yuki Yamazaki's corpse this way, but we do have enough time to wait for these guys, so don't worry about that. The only way you won't have enough time is if you were really, really, really slow to get here after she died.
hey,
So once you're able, get over here, turn off the fuses, and then turn them back on. I repeat, turn them back on. We have to take out this doctor before he investigates the fuses, and if we don't turn them back on, the other doctor's gonna come and find the body. So we'll take him out, kind of cram him into the corner as best as we can. And then, now here's the hard part. Since we don't have a pistol or anything, we absolutely have to get rid of the guards in the security room over here. One of them we have to knock out. The other one we can distract, because after we take out the first one, we're going to leave his pistol on the ground intentionally so that the other guard sees it and gets distracted for longer. But we also have to pay attention to that third guy right there, because he comes in here too. So just to be safe, wait for him to come in here and then wait for him to leave. Open the door, throw the knife at the corner of the stairs, and then as soon as the first guard comes, close the door. Close the door, because if you don't, the other guard will hear you as you try to knock out this first one. As long as the door is closed, you're fine. So go ahead and subdue him and hide him right here. Let's pick that kitchen knife back up, but leave the pistol. So we're going to have to wait for that patrolling guard to make another cycle, because we don't want him to get involved. So let's... oh shit. Just don't get caught, because we are visibly armed with this knife. Open the door and throw the knife again.
Jeez.
Let the guard investigate the gun.
Whose weapon is that?
And as long as the other guy can't see you, destroy the evidence. Perfect. It's all downhill from here. Pull out the neurochip remote that we stole earlier, get close to this guy who is the curator, and then hit the button. That is going to increase the dosage of the medicine of the neurochip implanted in his brain, and then he's going to become all super happy-go-lucky. The advantage of it is that he's going to call off the guards inside the organ storage.
I need to share this with my babies.
So he's going to go into the organ storage, and the guards are going to be dismissed.
You're excused. I need some
And
time.
what we're going to have to do is take him out so that he's out of the way.
Come back later.
And then that heart in the display case, that is the donor heart that is going to be...
right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold at the ICU for.
Basically, this is the heart that they're going to use for our second target, Eric Soder's surgery. And if it's gone, then he's doomed. Like, they don't have a heart for his surgery, and they won't be able to save his life. So once the guard goes away again, take out the curator, and then destroy the heart. That is how you do it. We killed him without killing him.
Heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
So now all we gotta do is just get to the
That's
exit.
both targets down.
Just watch out for enforcers.
We're done here.
And then just get out of here on the snowmobile. That's how you do it. This is probably the hardest mission to do on Master Mode, at least in Hitman 1 specifically. But there you go, the Silent Assassin. And we were able to do 2 assassination challenges tied to 2 different mission stories. So it's a pretty rewarding strategy. But a little side tangent. when I was originally recording this walkthrough, this is when Freelancer was first launched, and the game was rebranded to Hitman World of Assassination, and oh my god, the patch had some bugs that made this mission insufferable. Like, the part where we had to distract the guard and then close the door so that the other one didn't hear. When Freelancer first launched, there was a bug where he could hear through the door, and he saw us every single fucking time I tried to knock him out. And it ruined my strategy, but thankfully they've since fixed that. Sorry, that was a little bit of a side tangent, but anyways, this is Hokkaido-Situs Inversus-Master. So, there you go. That takes care of it. I'll see you next time when we continue with the game and go into the Hitman 2 missions. See you then.